Inilah alasan mengapa kripto Bitcoin tidak dapat diterima. Mereka beranggapan rentan terhadap kejahatan money laundering. Tidak ada Know Your Customer atau KYC, serta tidak memiliki wallet individual. Kecepatan transaksinya sangat lambat. Kelemahan inilah juga salah satu faktor bahwa Bitcoin dipandang tidak inovatif.
We are told that cryptocurrency is very innovative. Look at the incredible financial innovation of Enron and WorldCom, and reflect on the fact that I don't believe that Satoshi Nakamoto was innovative.
We're told that we're going to have know your customer at the level where you're trading and investing. But ultimately, these Bitcoin is supposed to be a currency. And so you transfer it to your individual wallet, and there it's totally anonymous. Yes, the records are maintained forever, anonymously. And with that, you have the perfect tool for those who are underpaying their U.S. taxes by $1 trillion a year, concealing $3 trillion a year in income, and that means perhaps whole new, or rather whole coal plants that have been mothballed, that were no longer being used, are putting back online just to create electricity to mine Bitcoin.
Without objection, the document will be entered into the record.
One of our witnesses says that traditional financial systems use 5 times as much energy. Yeah, that's to do 500,000 times more transactions. Everything that's purchased on this planet at the retail level is purchased with a sovereign currency. It's the 5 times is a tiny percentage. We're told that cryptocurrencies can be.
How bullish are you on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and how much do you believe they will fundamentally transform our economy?
When we talk about blockchain, and we can come back and talk about the infrastructure, that's the highways and the pipes that are necessary for Bitcoin, but they're necessary for many other applications, and I think they're very useful, and I'm very bullish on them. When you talk about Bitcoin in itself, I don't have a strong opinion on Bitcoin. In essence, I'm not a strong believer in Bitcoin. It is,
really?
It is a developing asset, potentially, and for all the reasons it's a strong developing asset class, it may fail. Remember, part of the integrity of an asset class, or part of the integrity of a system, is knowing who owns it, and knowing who has it, and knowing why it's being transferred. And is it being used for legitimate causes? Is it being used for good? Is it being used in corrupt practices and corrupt ways? The Bitcoin system today has no transparency to it. So there are a lot of people that question, why would you need a system that does not have an audit trail, does not have integrity? You don't know who owns it. You don't know exactly how much exists today, how much has been mined, how much has been lost, how much has been, we went through a fad in the last 4 years where there was this whole new idea where we were going to create new coins, where we were going to coin everything, where we're going to create these coins that trade, and we were going to do these ICOs, these initial coin offerings, and we were going to be able to put anything in a coin mix. I think the regulators appropriately stepped in and said, look, if it looks like, tastes like, feels like, and smells like a security, you're going to have to go through the legal apparatus to create a security, and you're going to have to file the paperwork and the regulatory filings that you need to create a security. So I think as Bitcoin continues to evolve, it will get more and more regulatory scrutiny, because at the end of the day, the regulatory community always is looking out to make sure that no one gets hurt. And they want to make sure that there's no unsuspecting investor that ends up owning something that they didn't know what they own, and they lost a lot of money because they didn't understand.
Meskipun Bitcoin saat ini belum digunakan sebagai alat tukar tidak bisa digunakan sehari-hari, seperti yang diperkirakan banyak orang, karena waktu pemrosesan transaksi yang lama. Lightning Network mulai memecahkan masalah skalabilitas ini. dan janji Bitcoin untuk memberikan kebebasan finansial kepada semua orang. Akan terwujud ketika Bitcoin semakin banyak diadopsi sehingga memenuhi visi Satoshi.
Or is it being used for illegitimate causes?
A new economic activity that we're seeing.
Well, I think cash can easily disappear. I mean, the idea of paper currency in the legitimate world is becoming more and more obsolete.
Kami diberitahu bahwa cryptocurrency sangat inovatif, kata Chairman. Lihatlah inovasi finansial yang luar biasa. Dari Enron dan WorldCom, lanjutnya menyeratkan, saya tidak percaya Satoshi Nakamoto inovatif, tambah Chairman dari perwakilan Kongres.
I'm optimistic that if this industry wants real regulation, they can get it. But they don't. And they will do everything possible, including everything Sam Bankman-Fried was doing, to stop us from having real regulation of crypto and to prevent the Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering statutes from being effectively applied to the entire ecosystem. So they're here not because they want clarity, but because they want only a patina of regulation. And they're here to fight the clarity that we would have if we simply passed a law saying all crypto is a security. We could have that kind of clarity immediately, but the industry has a lot of money and power. And there's no money and power on the other side. There's no PAC or lobbyist fighting for Know Your Customer.
Apakah P-Network akan berpeluang dapat pengakuan diadopsi? P-Network telah memiliki kriteria yang dimaksudkan P-Network telah memiliki wallet yang diamankan dengan phrase sendiri. P-Network memiliki browser sendiri. Pi memiliki sistem Know Your Customer atau KYC. Pi berbasis blockchain dan Web 3. Memiliki aplikasi terdesentralisasi bersifat open source. Kecepatan transfer unggul dibandingkan dengan semua kripto saat ini. Memakai algoritma Stellar Consensus Protocol. Komunitasnya terbesar di dunia. Dan memiliki node. Jika P-Network diadopsi banyak perusahaan dan masyarakat dunia peluang bebas financial, kita akan semakin terbuka lebar. P-Network punya ekosistem nyata. P-Network adalah anti-money laundering. Ini yang menjadi salah satu pertimbangan dari negara maju. Jika mengadopsinya kelak, Pi kriterianya masuk bagaimana menurut kalian para pioneer? Silakan tulis komen di bawah, terima kasih.
您正在收看的是中央电视台综合频道。
一呼天下，水上豪险，屏幕繁多，尽在多派商城。